G'day everybody, Trader Cobb here. Hope you are all very, very well. Well, look, I got some pretty amazing news. If you go ahead and have a look in iTunes, if you're in America, the Trader Cobb Crypto Show has made it into the top 10. We're actually 4 places behind Tim Ferriss in the investment charts, and we've cracked the top 40 in the US business charts as well, which is pretty amazing. I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very excited, and I'm very, very thankful that all of you, or lots of you, have been going in and putting reviews and giving me a little write-up. Please, if you haven't done it, continue to do so. If you haven't done your part, that's all I ask. Just write a review. Give me a star rating. That is all I literally ask to keep on putting out the best free content I possibly can. So guys, I want to take you through a couple of things right now. First of all, Bitcoin, I had said, don't be surprised to see some selling off. Why? Because we've been in a downtrend, we've pulled back into this cradle zone and we're breaking down. I'd love to see this create a higher low. Yes, it could very well break 8,000 and we could see it break to new lows. There's no doubt about it. But right now I'd love to just see it pull back a little bit, give us a higher low and move on. That being said, I am a realist. I trade direction. I am a trader and I read the charts. That is what I do. So what am I doing? Well, I've been doing the same thing today, yesterday, the day before, as I've been doing the last 11 years. And that's going through and doing my scans objectively based on my checklist. Let me show you what we found on the scans over the last few days. Now, you'll have heard about my crypto cradle. Okay, you hear me talk about it all the time. Whether you know the strategy or the rules, I don't know. But I can tell you that it's pulled back into this cradle zone and it's broken down. Now, you look at this. This is Bitcoin gold against the dollar on Bitfinex. Okay, so you can see it's broken down through the lows. And so far, it's moving quite nicely. Now, if you don't know how to trade, if you don't have this strategy, well, then you can't be profiting as the market falls. Flip over here to Varium, and you can see, again, now whether you can trade this or not, I don't know, but look, here it is, a beautiful setup pulling back in, bearish candle right there in the cradle zone. Now have a look at what it did last time. Back in that cradle zone, bearish candle, nice little run. These are opportunities that you may or may not be taking advantage of. If you are not taking advantage of them, I ask you, why? Again, over on Cardano, have a look at this. Is an absolute gem. We've been watching this across my group for quite some time now. Look at this support, very, very, very strong support. It broke that support quite nicely. We did have some pretty strong divergence there, but now we are starting to converge on this low to this low. We've got a nice trend in place, pulling back into that cradle zone, a nice sell-off again, back into that cradle zone, and currently sitting right around the point of which you may look to enter if it fits all your rules. And finally, Lumen, we were in here the other day, as it broke down through this level here. Now we're ahead of the game. Now there are a lot of charts that pull back into that cradle zone, a great deal of them, especially against US dollar. I'm only looking at US dollar here for the simple reason that it is the most stable, other than dollar tether, of course, across the market. So if we look at Ethereum, if we look at Bitcoin, it does have this, it is susceptible to having bigger moves right here. Sorry, it moves around a lot more, whereas right here I like to look at the dollar to give me that perspective of the token's value itself. So for example, if Bitcoin was going up, Lumen may still be going up in value as well, but the chart will be going down. I like to see the dollar cross or pair because I want to know what is actually going on there in terms of the token. It's pulled back up into that cradle zone absolutely beautifully. Let's just throw in some Fibonacci. Speaking of which, Fibonacci, back into that 50% zone, right in that cradle zone. This is the sort of thing that I've got coming out on my Fibonacci course. Yes, it is finished. It has been written. I am completing the process right now about getting all of the content up on the website so that you can go ahead and get access to that final strategy, that third strategy in my series. Now, I do have other strategies, but these are the 3 that are my core, my absolute core. When you combine things like Fibonacci with the cradle zone and all the other technical factors, you start to get some very, very powerful tools. So the Fibonacci strategy will stand alone on in its own right, but it will also add a huge amount to your other trading strategies as well. Now, if you haven't already, you should go ahead and jump onto the tradercobb.com website because we have some specials that are going to be running over the next few days. And if you're not in there, you're not going to get access to it, guys. So guys, jump on to tradercobb.com, subscribe to the bi-weekly video newsletter. You'll get some content straight away. We're going to be putting some stuff out there, some great opportunities for you. And of course, don't forget, if you do the review of the podcast, take a screenshot, and a review of the Trader Cobb business page, take a screenshot and email that to admin@tradercobb.com. You will go into the draw to win a position or win access to the Fibonacci Booster course. It will be released before Easter, and if you're not on my mailing list, you're going to miss out on some very key features. Have a great trading day, ladies and gentlemen. Bye for now.